Hello, Mighty Warriors, and welcome back to the Mighty Warriors Devotional series. Today's message is entitled Temptation Adjacent and comes from 1 Kings 13:11-25. The enemy knows everything about us. He's studied every sin, every weakness, knows every trigger and every vice. So it was with great sadness when I found myself caught up in his snare. A trap, a setup, years in the making, prepared and set just for me at just the opportune time. We are all vulnerable to this. Like a hunter trying to catch his prey, he placed the bait right in front of me. But I was too smart for that. So in my case, he did something much worse. He did what I call temptation adjacent. This is when the bait or the temptation is not presented to you right in front of your face, but instead is set off in the corner, off to the side a little, off the beaten path, sort of pretending it's not there, yet still an eye shot. Hiding, but still visible, so you definitely notice it. It looks like an accident, just left there for you to stumble upon. Feels like it's just a coincidence with your name on it. But I guarantee you, it is definitely not an accident, and quite the contrary. It is a vicious and insidious snare. If you think about it, these snares are always set when our guard is down. Maybe we're busy with life and we haven't been keeping watch. Maybe we didn't notice we were blowing off our prayer time. Slowly, we became a spiritual sluggard, too tired to Bible study, too busy to do devotionals. Maybe we were wrapped up in the hustle and bustle of holiday preparations, or just exhausted by our daily grind. So much so that we stopped paying attention to the spiritual things. And then all of a sudden, wham, it happens. That thing God gave us the victory over, that stronghold He freed us from, is peeking its head up again, trying to bring us down. Psalm 145 says, "The proud have hid a snare for me, and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Selah." Luke 11:24-26 says, "When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none. He saith, I will return unto my house whence I came out. And when he cometh, he findeth it swept and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits, more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first." In 1 Kings, there is a story about a young prophet and an old prophet. This story has a ton of spiritual information, but the piece I'm going to focus on is how sometimes those who are the most spiritually gifted, the ones who are talking to God regularly, the ones who are deeply devoted, we can still be fooled, and we have to keep up our guard. The story goes like this in 1 Kings 13:11-25. "Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons had came and told him all the works that the man of God had done that day in Bethel, the words which he had spoken unto the king. Them they told also to their father. And their father said unto them, What way went he? For his sons had seen what way the man of God went, which came from Judah. And he said unto his sons, Saddle me the ass. So they saddled him the ass, and he rode thereon, and went after the man of God, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, Art thou the man of God that camest from Judah? And he said, I am. Then he said unto him, Come home with me, and eat bread. And he said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee. Neither will I eat bread nor drink water with thee in this place. For it was said to me by the word of the Lord, thou shalt eat no bread, nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest. He said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art. And an angel spake unto me by the word of the Lord, saying, Bring him back with thee into thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. So he went back with him, and did eat bread in his house, and drank water. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back. And he cried unto the man of God that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, For as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord, and hast not kept the commandment which the Lord thy God commanded thee, but camest back, and hast eaten bread and drunk water in this place, of the which the Lord did say to thee, Eat no bread, drink no water, thy carcass shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. And it came to pass, after he had eaten bread, and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass, to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way, and slew him, and his carcass was cast in the way. And the ass stood by it, the lion also stood by the carcass. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass, and they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. Jeremiah 5:26 says, For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait, as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. God doesn't tempt us, but he does want us to stay alert and awake and be on our guard. And what better way to keep us alert than to test us? Remember, the enemy prowls around like a roaring lion, waiting for someone to devour. Like a deer lagging behind the herd, he loves when we're not paying attention and our spiritual weapons are laid down. God warns us to stay awake, keep watch, not become lazy, not become spiritual sluggards, for we know not the day or the hour of his return. Thank you for listening to Mighty Warriors Devotional. Please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. Until next time, be blessed.